Let's talk about prices. Firstly, I apologise for any background noise. Mr. Culp is out on a tractor excavating the driveway right now, so apologies. And while we're talking, here's some footage of a couple of cars we prepared earlier. On yesterday's video, someone asked me a very relevant question about how we price our cars for sale. That led to me making the statement that this car that we are pricing at $35,000 would be closer to $60,000 if we were to build it for a client, which led to the excellent question of what is the difference. If you were to bring us a vehicle for a restoration, we would give you an estimate which is based on several things. The first thing that we're basing our estimate on is the condition of the car. How much metal work does it need? The second thing we're basing our estimate on is what car is it? For example, a 1967 Beetle is a lot cheaper to restore than a 1952 Beetle. That's because the parts are less expensive. And the third thing we're going to ask you is what type of restoration do you want? Do you want a daily driver? Do you want it as it came out of the factory? Or do you want a custom show car quality rebuild? A lot of times when people have cars restored, it's because that car has sentimental value to them. Unfortunately, it is the nature of the beast that it is generally going to cost you more than the car is worth to have it restored. We know from past experiences that if you bring us a mid-60s range Beetle in poor to fair condition and you want to show quality custom car restoration, which is what we do best, it is probably going to take about 800 hours of our time. We have a fairly conservative shop rate by industry standards of $60 an hour, so at 800 hours at $60 an hour is $48,000 just in labor costs. The parts cost for the last two high-end resto mods that we have done on Beetles have been between $25,000 and $35,000. If we were to build a car using our normal shop rate and parts costs, it would probably never sell. Having said that, classic Volkswagen prices are so unpredictable at the moment, anything is possible. And while we have been involved in dozens and dozens of restorations over the years, this is actually the first car that we've both built together to sell. So I guess we're really just testing the waters. $35,000 is a fair price in my mind, but it's also a car that we want to build. And I guess that's the major difference. When you bring us your car, it's our job, but when we're building a car that we want to build, it's less of a job and more of a good time. And I guess because we're not as highly motivated by money as what other people might be, I guess this is the best option for us at this point in our lives. I've said this before and I will say it again, we just want to do what we want to do. We want to build cool cars, we want to make pretty things, and if people want to buy them, then that's even better. And then the bonus to all of this is we get to build a car once a year that we give away, hopefully to someone who wouldn't be able to afford it otherwise, and in the process we raise money to keep vulnerable kids off the streets and in school. So really it's a win-win for everyone. I hope that answered the question in a roundabout way. I think I kind of went off on a tangent. I do that sometimes. Hello ADHD. Anyway, have a nice day. I love you. Goodbye.